But first, COVID-19 now killing Americans at a rate we have never seen before. Yesterday, marking the deadliest day yet for the pandemic, more than 3,000 coronavirus-related deaths reported. That's higher than the number of people killed on 9/11. The U.S. death toll as of this morning stands at more than 289,000. More than 15,300,000 cases of COVID-19 have been reported nationwide. Here in Georgia, the state's health department reporting more than 3,700 new cases just yesterday. This does not include an estimated 2,000 probable cases from antigen testing. Georgia has now seen more than 450,000 cases since the pandemic. And more people are getting so sick from the virus they need to check into the hospital. The state adding 280 new COVID patients. There are now more than 2,600 COVID patients in Georgia hospitals. The record was 3,100 back in April, so nearing that number. We have new details this afternoon on a COVID outbreak linked to a sheriff's training conference. We've learned 6 people have tested positive, including 4 of the Metro's newly elected sheriffs. Tracey Amick Peer has more.
The Georgia Sheriff's Association runs the 4-week training for new sheriffs every 4 years. It started in mid-November, took a week off for Thanksgiving, and then started back the first week in December. Then this week, word started spreading that some in attendance had tested positive for COVID-19. Those include 5 newly elected sheriffs from Fulton, Cobb, Gwinnett, Henry, and Talbot counties, and 1 staff member. On Wednesday, a joint press release shared the positive test results of Fulton County Sheriff-elect Pat Labatt and Cobb County Sheriff-elect Craig Owens, stating, "We have all taken COVID-19 tests," and Sheriff-elect Labatt and Sheriff-elect Owens received positive test results. Others are awaiting their results in accordance with CDC guidelines. We have returned to quarantine in our individual homes. Now, earlier this week, Gwinnett County Sheriff-elect Kibo Taylor shared his news in a press release stating, "I was present at the Sheriff's School in Pine Mountain, Georgia, along with the sheriff-elects, and strongly believe that I was exposed to the coronavirus while in attendance. I encourage everyone to practice wearing masks, hand washing, and social distancing according to the CDC guidelines." Now, I spoke with the executive director of the Georgia Sheriff's Association, and he says they did follow guidelines like social distancing, providing masks and sanitizer, and checking temperatures 2 times a day. He says they still have 1 week left of the mandatory training, but they will be doing that in January, and now they are considering doing it online.
And 2 of the sheriffs-elects suggesting that COVID testing was not required before that conference.